What's up, people? This your boy Max Ronan. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Madden 25 Presents The Green Empire Rises. But first, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the football field.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Giants and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where you're...
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And after an Achilles injury robbed him of playing most of last season, he's hoping this year can set himself up for a possible fairy tale ending in what has been an inevitable Hall of Fame career. We know it won't be easy, but the Jets have great optimism not only for Aaron Rodgers, but for the team. If he plays the full season, they believe they're truly a playoff team.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
2nd and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Looking a little bit like a continuation of last week. He had 3 tackles for a loss, and now 1 more here in the first quarter of this game.
And there's been no lack of force by him, taking on the offensive linemen, playing them, but also there's a suddenness to his game. They have that initial contact, and then he's gone, moving upfield and making those plays in the backfield.
It's a big body moving upfield, too. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Gano's kick is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real, and a pretty nice opening statement.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now we've got a Giant player here slowly get up after
Injury.
Hall again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's got it. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end.
Touchdown, baby. Jets, Jets, Jets.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for... Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Into
C.J. Mosley. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
We need that football back in our hands.
Hall on a give up the middle. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that...
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Brian Burns in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line.
Come on, really?
At the end, and this will stay a 4-point game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look
that
so
is
easy because normally from this
crap.
range, About 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what?
Got him!
The Jets get in there for the sack.
Go backwards.
Overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Okay, here we go.
Throwing Jones. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the
Stay behind that line.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Jones.
Get behind that line.
Taken down. Quentin Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. This is fielded at the 27. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. On the counter, it's Hall. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit.
Good run. Good protection. All the way.
It's that time for the Jets. 48 yards on the ground. They'll go again with Hall. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And it's caught. And a nice job.
That's not a touchdown? Dang, I thought he really touched the line.
Down right after.
Damn.
5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he's in.
Touchdown. Jets. Jets. Jets.
Season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey,
Looking to throw. Jones. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Got him!
He's going to be taken down here. A sack back in the 32. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first
Closing that quarterback gap.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Got him!
Pressure coming, and they got it once again. Quentin Williams bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Well, they're brave. They're going for it.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down.
Get over here.
Quentin Williams. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. They'll indeed start on the ground on that clock. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So we have reached. Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Giants offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now a 2nd and 10. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson.
Let's go.
He's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. But he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catches, hidden yards that may not go into the score.
Messed up the formation. Gave this man a whole run to the touchdown.
Darius Slayton, 61 yards. And the Giants are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the two-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers.
Damn! That's not where I should have thrown it to.
And he's able to get it back
Fudge.
to right around the 27. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. A give, Singletary right side. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Singletary trying the left side. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. In motion left, Robinson. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Giants have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. And they'll try and run.
Got him!
Singletary.
Break that up.
And in the 3rd quarter here, they
Break that up.
push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Rodgers. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns, his 2nd sack of the night. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward.
Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Now it's the backup Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it. It brings up third down. Now it's Darnold. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. A fourth and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down one score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Complete. Let's go.
Stoppage here for an injury. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. This completes a Corley.
Touchdown, baby! Jets, Jets, Jets. Let's go.
37 yards. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. They're quite the comeback here.
We making a way. We making a way.
Front now here in this fourth quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it,
And I,
yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. New York ready to go again offensively. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Block going to throw. Left side, he's got Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll go again with Tracy. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Locke. And the Jets pressure too much.
break him up, break him up, break him up.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
A run between the tackles with Cohen. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. They'll run up the middle with Cohen to about the 33-yard line. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That is caught. He will have the conversion and more than that. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They try again with Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Cohen. He heads right. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well.
Let's go. Hut.
This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now Allen. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they were spurred on.
Let's go!
In that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that
with that being said,
that you finish, that gets
thanks for tuning in. See you next time on the football field.
And they closed them out with a big time.
It's your boy Max Ronan, hanging up his helmet.